Okay. Is everyone able to see my screen? Team?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you. Okay. So as we discussed in our demo, we have the various cloud models, right? The SaaS, PaaS, IaaS, and on-premise. So 98% I could say now all the clients are in a SaaS model. Okay. So we are going to use the complete the SaaS application in order to see the overall the technical aspects, whichever technical aspects is there, we will see the complete SaaS model. So this is our endpoint URL in order to connect our SaaS application. This is our URL. Okay. EEBV test.login, something you used to do oraclecloud.com. By seeing this URL, okay, you can identify the environment name, nothing but now we are in the test application. Okay, for this client EEBV. So whenever you are taking any subscription from Oracle, when you take any subscription from Oracle, based on your client access or the client needs, Oracle will create the various environments. It could be test, dev1, dev2, dev3, dev4, and the production. Or it could be test production. Or it could be dev test production. Or it could be dev test UAT production. The way by seeing this URL itself, you can identify whether it is the test or the production. Whereas the production, you cannot see the keywords like this. It could be direct EEBV.login. Other than non-production, other than the production, all you may see, with the keyword itself, you can identify the environment name. Now we are in the test. This is SaaS application URL. Just provide the username and the password. You will get this application access once you've done your registration with TechLeads. Okay. Just click on the sign in. So this is called the global homepage. This is called the global homepage. So when you are connect to the SaaS application of the test environment, it is landed to your global environment, global page. So as of now, just you can forget about the global page. We can go for the the next screen. Just click on the home screen here. There is a home screen. Okay. So this is called Springboard. This is called the home screen. We call it a springboard. On the left side, you may see the 3 lines, which is the horizontal 3 lines are there. This is called the navigator board. This is called the navigator board. The complete ERP application you can access with help of this navigator board and the springboard. Whichever access you want to be required for your requirement purpose, you need to add the access on the springboard or the navigator board. 99% whichever options are available on the springboard, those options could be available on the navigator board and the vice versa. You may customize as per your requirement on the springboard and the navigator board. For example, I need an accounts payables application access. I need a human capital management application access. I need a general ledger application access. I need a account receivables application access. The way whichever application access you require, just you need to add the access on the springboard and the navigator board. By default, it will enable the springboard and the navigator board. Still, if you want to be customized, I want to be enable the respective application access on the springboard only. That will allow. I want to be enable only on the navigator board. That will also allow. Okay, but by default, the access can be enabled on the both ways, which is the navigator board and the springboard. Okay. Now we'll see what are the access you will get on the springboard on the navigator board and what does contain the SaaS application in generally. That is, we'll see in detail for today. So if you observe your springboard, here there is an starting, I could say an employee. There is an access, right? Employee is nothing but, it's something related to your human capital management access. This is one of the application access. The way sales application access, CRM, workspace application access, service, again HCM application, again HCM. This is benefits administration application, payroll application, risk management application, partner management, something business plans, subscription. This is contract management, again CRM. This is your sales order application, order management, supply chain execution. This is receivables, nothing but account receivables. This is supply chain planning. Okay. Guys, you are not able to hear my voice. Is something breaking for everyone?
No, sir. It's okay.
For everyone.
Oh, it's fine.
Okay. Thank you. This is product management. Product management, nothing but it's a kind of inventory application. This is supplier portal, accounts payables, general ledger, and intercompany, and this is your cash management. The way, whichever application you want, you need to add the access, for your springboard and the navigator board. Apart from this application access, you may have the separate, the framework access, that is tools. This is the tools and it's the configuration. This is one of the framework access in order to, work the custom components. If you see the tools, we have something in the tools, we have set preferences, alerts composer, developer connect, work list, reports and analytics, schedule process, and something. Yeah, these are enough. So first see the set preferences. The set preference is nothing but I want to be changed here something, it is showing the Oracle logo. I want to be changed client logo here. So you may change such changes within the set preferences. Okay. Now this is developer connect. Developer connect is nothing but whichever Fusion application web services are there. You may find all the web services within the developer connect. Only web services, not the REST APIs. This is reports and analytics. So reports and analytics is nothing but you may heard about this word, right? Something OBAE application. OBA application, if you heard about this, or this is one of the Oracle proprietary application. OBA application is nothing but Oracle, one of the independent application, which is reports and analytics. Nothing but analytics application. By using OBA application, we can develop, OTBA reports. For the same application, what Oracle did, Oracle has enhanced with an XML reports for the same application, and it is integrated with our Fusion application. By using this OBA application within the Fusion ERP, we can develop reports and analytics. Reports is nothing but XML reports. Analytics is nothing but OTBA reports. This is one of the integrated application from Oracle. Okay. This is schedule process. Okay. So in generally in our on-premise application. So if I use on-premise keyword, keyword is nothing but I'm comparing with Artable application. Do remember. Okay. I'm comparing with Artable application if I am using the on-premise keyword. So in the on-premise keyword, if you want to be execute a concurrent program, where you will submit? Anyone, please? In on-premise, I want to be submit, my concurrent program. Where you will submit?
We have to submit a request, view, submit a request.
Okay. That is called which screen?
Concurrent manager?
No.
It's
I
a
want to be,
from where we can submit any request.
yeah, I want to be submit a concurrent program or the request set. In general, where you will submit.
Request submission screen?
Someone said SRS screen. It's a standard request submission screen, right? SRS window. Within the SRS window, we are trying to submit the concurrent program or the request set. The same way in our Fusion application also, this is schedule process. Within the schedule process, okay, you may submit your standard ESS job and the standard ESS job set, custom ESS job and the custom ESS job set. ESS job is nothing but that this is enterprise scheduler service, one of the job. This is nothing but your concurrent program. ESS job is nothing but concurrent program. Job set is nothing but request set. Here the terminology would be different. So if you want to be submit a job or job set, we may use schedule process. Okay. So this is transaction console and the notification preferences. These two we can use for notifications. If you want, if you have any notifications, if you want to see the history and all, you may see the notification with the transaction console and the notification preferences. So mostly being a technical person, 99% you will use the schedule process, developer connect and the reports analytics. With help of reports analytics, you can develop your BAP reports and the OTB reports. 90% you will connect for these reports analytics only in order to develop your custom reports and followed by customization of standard reports. Okay, so those reports, if you want to be executed, you may navigate to schedule process. Okay. This is about tools framework. Now the configuration. This is the configuration. Configuration here I could see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. On the Springboard, I could see only 5 access. Whereas in your navigator board, just expand the configuration. You have a number of options, something visible builder, the migration, appearance, structure, user interface, business object, application composer, the page integration, sandbox. The configuration is nothing but this is one of the customization framework. This is we call as a customization framework. If you want to be add a new group like this, if you want to add a custom group like this, you may navigate to your configuration and we need to create a sandbox. Within the sandbox, you need to use these tools. The structure, application composer, whichever are there, if you want to be used, this is complete your framework, customization framework. Similarly, you have the extensions here. So within the extension, you may have, this is complete your custom application access. So something I have others, yeah. So within the others, you may have FRS, Financial Reporting Center. Financial Reporting Center. So again, this is nothing but this is one of the integrated application from Oracle. Again, Oracle has an independent application which is Hyperion. If you heard about this word, Hyperion is nothing but Hyperion application is dedicated to develop, financial reports. It is dedicated to develop a financial report, which is very complex reports we can develop very easily by using this Hyperion tool. Now, this Hyperion tool is integrated with our Fusion application. Okay. Here we call a financial reporting center, and this financial reporting center is dedicated for only general ledger application. It's not suitable for any other modules. It is suitable for only general ledger application. Okay. Yeah, Mohanjit.
Is it we can say extension of FSG as in on-premise? This
FSG
financial
means
financial statement generator is there in FSG reports. We can configure in on-premise or R12. Is it
on-premise for FSG, it will Hyperion tool or some other application?
no, in standard
No,
only it's
no,
provided.
it's not an FSG.
Okay.
It's a separate Hyperion application. If you see a
Okay.
couple of clients, you may have one or two resources for this Hyperion reports development.
Okay.
It's dedicated. You may get data from n number of source systems for the Hyperion, and those team members may develop the complex financial reports very easily. You may have the drill down feature and some other, expand feature. Many number of features would be available within the Hyperion tool. Okay. And this is dedicated for only general ledger application. Do remember, it's not suitable for any other module or any other application.
That's why I got confused, because FSGs in on-premise are also only for GL only.
Okay.
So that's why my question came from. Thank you. Okay.
Yeah. So this is about mostly the technical aspects for us is others in the FRS financial reporting center, and the configuration is nothing but sandbox activity. If you want to be customized application, again, do remember within the Fusion application, the SaaS model, the customization is very limited. It's very limited. Okay. So we need to follow that process in order to do customize our application. These are the tools. So within the tools, we will follow schedule process, developer connect, reports analytics, and file import and export. This file import and export will come into picture when you are working with FBDA process, or if you want to be upload any file within the Fusion application. In generally, for example, I want to be copy the file within the on-premise system. So where you will copy for your application, you may connect to your WinSAP, right? And with respect to any folder, you may copy your custom file and trying to process your inbound and outbound interfaces. Similarly, within the Fusion application, if you want to be upload any file, if you want to be upload any physical custom file, we may use the file import and export. Again, it's not possible to copy the file into irrespective of any path. It's not possible. Oracle will provide you a specific path where you want to be copy. I want to be copy for my GLFBDA process. Then you may use a separate account, separate folder structure you may use. Similarly, I want to be copy my file for receivables. You may use receivables related folder. Okay, this is called file import and export. Nothing but it will use indirectly UCM server, Universal Content Management Server. We call it the UCM server. UCM server will act same as our WinSAP application. Okay, same as WinSAP application. You may push the file into UCM server. From the UCM server, you can utilize the files into the further process. So in order to see your physical files within the Fusion application, just take your URL, take your Fusion application URL, open a new browser, add a suffix which is / followed by CS, content server. Content server is nothing but we call as a UCM server, which is the Universal Content Management. Just enter. Now it is connecting to your content server. You may see the physical files. The left side, you may have the search, very extreme left, click on search. Again, click on the search. Okay, so it's not navigating the global. Yeah. So this is called your UCM server. Within the UCM server, you may have all your physical files. If you see here, there is a file which is one_projects.zip. This file is available followed by with this UCM ID. In this UCM ID, you may have the file. Okay. So this import bulk data. So when you, if you see the click on info, you may see here, this is your content ID. So when you click on this native file, when you click on this, it will download the file to the local machine. This file is physical file would be available in this account, finance, general ledger, import. That's it. So how will you upload this file? Nothing but by using file import and export. Other than this, we do not have any source to, copy the file or, push the file into UCM server. Yeah, Jay.
So when we talk about an interface like WinSCP, right?
Mhm.
So does it mean that the interface in WinSCP you have the local and then the final server, right?
Yes.
And on the right hand side, whatever directory access we
Yes.
need, not everybody gets all folders access.
Yes.
Here it looks like whenever you log in, there's no set structure. So is this something that is in this screen or is this customizable also?
It's not customized. That is, I am saying it is not fully 100% duplicate and access for you. Okay. So whichever file you want to be upload, just you can navigate to file import and export. So when you click on this file import and export, the screen will guide you on which location you want to be upload the file. That's it.
Okay. Same goes with the export also.
Export,
And we have
yeah.
to know from where we have to download the file.
Yes.
Got it. Thank you.
Yeah. So this is in general, we will not use this file import and export again in our inbound and outbound patterns. Mostly for inbound patterns only, we will use file import and export. Now Oracle has automated this process with our ESH job. Okay. Earlier version, this file import and export is there. It's a mandatory in the earlier version. We need to upload the file first here, then you can go for the inbound process. Now the same option is integrated with our ESH job within the scheduled process. So we will not use this file import and export as a separate in the latest version. But anyway, we'll see one of the example how to use this import and export facility. Okay. So other than this, if you see here something chatbot, these are complete custom application access. This is invoice report, nothing but this. When you click on this, it may trigger your BAP report. It will open the BAP reports. When you click on this, so it will open the BAP report. The way will provide the reports access to the end user within the Fusion application home screen on the navigator board or the springboard. Okay. So far, any doubts, any clarifications? Hope everyone followed the CES team.
As
Yes,
you
sir.
have, yeah, as sorry.
Yeah, Mohan.
Yeah.
As you have said that on Springboard we can add any application.
Yes.
For example, I want to add a payable application. I
Yes.
don't have that. How it can be done?
Yeah, that is we'll see come across. Okay.
Okay, fine. Sorry.
Going
Okay.
forward, we'll see, right? Yeah. Any doubt from CES team? You guys are following?
Hello, sir. I have one problem and I have one doubt.
Yeah, Vishal.
Your first is financial reporting center. I just don't know what is coming with the GL process.
Yeah, that is for in order to develop a GL report, we will
Okay.
use the FRS tool. Okay.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That is
Only one model, like only
only
GL,
one
not AP.
module. Whichever GL application data is there,
Okay.
by using that data, we can develop our financial reporting statements report.
Okay, yes. Thank you, sir.
Any others? Any doubts? Application wise, okay. Now we are move on to the right side. You may see one of the button bar is there. Okay, some icons bar is there here. This is called home screen. Already we have seen. This is the favorites. If you want to add any favorite here, for example, I want to be open my invoice screen n number of times. Okay, I want to be access my invoice screen frequently. Then no need to navigate every time with the payables application. You may add your favorites like this, and just when you click on this, it will directly launch your screen. The way you can add your favorites, the recent items, whichever you have accessed recently, those you may see here, and directly you can click on access. So recently we have opened the file import and export, right? The financial, so whichever is there, just you can directly get access from here. This is a notification. These two are related to the notification. If you have any notifications, you may see the notifications here. This is settings and actions. This is settings and actions. Okay. Here you may have the sign out button in order to sign out your application. This is the personalization, administration, and the troubleshooting. Here you may have three sections, or there are three categories. Within the personalization, again, you have accessibility settings and set preferences. So these set preferences already we have seen, right? Within the tools, we have the set preferences. The same also here, you may see within the settings and actions. In order to change your client logos or like this, if you want to be display the instance name like this. This is administration, edit pages, edit global page template, manage configurations, setup and maintenance, and the highlight flex fields. This edit pages and the edit global page template. Edit pages and the edit global page template. These two are belongs to our sandbox or the customization activities again. So within the navigator board and the springboard, we have seen the configuration section, right? The configuration section plus these edit pages and edit global page template. These two are customization framework activities. Okay. This is manage configurations. So I want to be configure my something. Let's assume your functional resource is set up. Procure to pay cycle related configurations. So I want to be migrate the configurations from one environment and another environment. This manage configuration will come into picture to migrate your respective configurations of your requirement. This is setup and maintenance. The setup and maintenance, again, it's one of the separate framework in order to configure your configurations. I want to be configure procure to pay configurations. I want to be configure inventory related setups. I want to be configure receivable related setups, value sets creations, lookups creation. The way whichever you want to be set up, the one and only way is setup and maintenance. Within the setup and maintenance, you may work in order to create your custom related setups and followed by whichever you require. In the setup and maintenance, within the setup and maintenance, you can select the respective application module and you may perform your configurations against your business requirement. This is highlight flex fields. So I will ask one question to the on-premise here in order to correlate highlight flex fields. Let's assume you have the PO screen on your on-premise systems. You have opened the PO screen. You may see the headers, DFF. You may see lines DFF, right? Something I have enabled header level DFF and line level DFF. Okay. So I want to be, let's assume attribute 1 and attribute 2 is enabled. Later on, I want to be enabled attribute 3 for header level. So how will you enable the attribute 3 for your DFF at the header level? First of all, how will you find header level DFF name on the PO screen? Can anyone please?
The form title has the name, right? So you go with the application in the form title.
Yeah, how will you find the form title?
In SaaS, you mean?
No, on the on-premise. In on-premise, how will you
The
find
form description? It's on the top, right? Form description.
Help record history.
okay.
Help examine. Yes.
Yeah, exactly. Within the examine yourself, again, it will pop up 3 text boxes right over there. There you need to select the first system, the second descriptive flex field, and the third, the values you may see, whichever DFFs are available on the screen, you may see the DFF names. So once you have the DFF name, what is the next step?
You unfreeze the DFF and then try to look at the attribute category.
Okay, so how will
Then
you
make the change.
How will you open your DFF first of all? Nothing but again you are navigating to another responsibility, right?
Correct, sysadmin or
Which is
application
the other
developer.
responsibility, which is application developer, and you are navigating to something navigation, and you are trying to query your DFF name and unfreeze it, enable the attribute whichever you require, again freeze it, so that the attribute 3 is enabled against your form level, right?
Correct.
So within the Fusion application, I want to perform the same activity. No need to navigate to any respective responsibility. There is no responsibility concept and all. There is no need to navigate to setup and maintenance all. Oracle is provided straightforward option, which is a highlight flex fields. Open the PO screen. Before opening the PO screen within the Fusion application, the SaaS model, just click on the highlight flex field. Just click on the highlight flex field and open your PO screen. It will highlight wherever DFF is enabled. It will highlight or it will enable which are the DFFs are enabled on your screen, PO screen. On the screen itself, when you click on the DFF, it will open your DFF setup screen and you may enable your attribute 3 and it will immediately affect on your PO screen. Okay, there is a straightforward feature would be available within the Fusion application in order to see your respective DFFs on any screen by using highlight flex fields.
So you mean to say once we open up, let's say we want to change PO line level DFF, we go to the line and then if this highlight flex field is already enabled, we can directly make changes to the attributes?
Yes, on the screen itself, you will directly change the attributes. You want to change the label. Okay, so directly you can work on the screen itself. It will pop up one more screen on your main screen and you may work on your changes and save the work.
And it's applicable globally.
Globally, yeah.
No need of finding the name and then going to the
That is,
application
yeah.
developer responsibility. All that is done
There
here.
is no such concept. Straight away you can work on your home screen itself.
And no need to compile any flex fields or anything.
Yeah,
after
no
the
need
change.
to have anything. Okay, the system will take care of everything. Okay, this is about highlight flexible. This is troubleshooting. Here we do have one more option is there. So something application diagnostics. So it's not enabled here. So you may have in your client instance something, application diagnostics. There is one more hyperlink would be available here. Along with this application diagnostics, when you click on the diagnostics, okay, something application help is there. Is it same or something name it change? Okay, let's see. Okay, not this. So something application diagnostics will be available. So that is nothing but, for example, you have raised one of the service requests with Oracle. So-and-so invoice is not working as expected. Something you are getting some, a dispute data for the respective standard transaction. So you are decided to raise a service request and you have successfully raised. So based on the Oracle analysis, they have requested the complete data from your end for the respective transaction. The moment you need to navigate to here application diagnostics, Oracle will guide you a set of steps would be available in order to download the transactions data into your local machine in a zip folder. Okay, to download the respective transaction, they will guide you the complete starting to ending step, how to download the data within the application diagnostics. Okay. So this is about your, settings and actions. So moreover, being a technical person, when you're working with a report development or whichever, you will not get an access for setup and maintain. This will be disabled. This highlight flex fields also disabled in the real-time instance for a technical person. Okay. Only you will get an access for reports and analytics, schedule process, developer connect, and whichever application access you required for your reporting purpose. The respect, for example, you are working on account receivables report. Then account receivables related application access you will get. Again, those account receivable application access also will be customized whichever you want. I want to see only respective data. Then you will get an access for only view purpose access. You won't get account receivables create access. The way all the applications can be customized as per client requirement and as per user requirements. So this is about your the complete Fusion application glance. Okay, so again within the settings and actions, you may have application help. When you click on this, it will navigate to Fusion application content. This is called OER. This is called OER, Oracle Enterprise Repository. We call this is Oracle Enterprise Repository. You may just close all this. Just click on the OER or just search within the Google. So this is Fusion Apps OER Oracle.com, Oracle Enterprise Repository for Fusion application. You may find the complete Fusion application content within the OER. It could be functional guides, functional implementation guides, sandbox related guides, or the reporting information. So whichever information you require within the OER, you may find. This is you can correlate with your ETRM, right? In your R12, you may visit the ETR in order to see some technical components and in order to find their relationships, right? Which is the primary to foreign keys relationships. Same way here also we can use the OER in order to find your Fusion application content. Okay, so here search by product, just click on the cloud applications so that it will navigate to respect to OER screen. Here you may find all your modules, which is ERP modules. Within the ERP, you have the financials, procurement, and so on. So this is supply chain management, and this is human capital, and this is sales. Can you please mute yourself, please, if you are not talking anything? We are getting the background echo, something. Okay. So this is about OER. So you need to connect your respective module and try to see the information. Okay. That is, we'll see tomorrow. So what are the information will be available? What is exactly related about technical? So that's it for today. The rest of we'll see tomorrow on the OER. Then after we'll see, we'll categorize how we are, start our exact technical process, part of training. What are topics we need to follow, that we will see. Then we'll start with the first topic tomorrow onwards. That's it for today.